I grew up watching every movie I could lay my eyes on, my heart fastening onto those images I glimpsed on late-night television and in my neighborhood movie theaters. I never saw Ricardo Montalban in his celebrated turn as Khan Noonien Singh in the Star Trek episode Space Seed, but I saw him in a lot of other things, opposite Lana Turner and Esther Williams, riding the range and across the wide Missouri, working as an undercover Border Patrol agent, as a Native American, as many Native Americans, welcoming guests to Fantasy Island and God knows what else. Montalban would inhabit each role, and he left his mark on all of them. He may rarely have got the parts he deserved, but he made the most of the ones he was given, and he raised the tone of every production in which he appeared. I've read the reviews of his Broadway appearances in Don Juan in Hell and in Jamaica. Those raves testify to the same high standard of achievement and ability. Whatever role Ricardo Montalban played, whatever medium, you could spot the intelligence, the energy, and the sensitivity. And unlike many actors, with Montalban, you could always see the wheels turning. You could see the wheels turning in real life, too. When I finally did get to meet with him, I encountered a tall, courtly, urbane gentleman, formal at first, but ready to unwind and with a lively sense of humor. His elegance came naturally. It was no affectation, and he would ditch it and the rest of himself when he plunged into a part. He kept himself in great physical condition, an actor's prime resource. For the umpteenth time, I can confirm that those pecs seen in Star Trek II are his very own. We got to know one another during our collaboration on The Wrath of Khan, in which he played the eponymous Superman. Montalban enjoyed Khan, and he enjoyed being directed, something he confided he needed. Once he got my central thesis, however, he seldom required any more help. He could complete my sentences, and he completed them correctly, reveling in the opportunities Khan provided him. As I watched his opening scene in the desiccated cargo containers of the Botany Bay, it occurred to me he should be playing Ahab, or even better, Lear. When I suggested this, he shrugged sadly and mumbled something about his Hispanic accent. I urged him to ignore this. He spoke beautiful English and enunciated every syllable. I was sure audiences wouldn't give a damn. His charisma and authority would carry the day, and as with Khan, he'd break our hearts. I always cherished the hope that somehow, somewhere, Montalban would get to do Shakespeare's foolish, fond old man, a role worthy of his passion, his intellect, and his great and generous heart. But perhaps I oughtn't to give up that hope. If there is a heaven where we go to our just reward, Ricardo Montalban will surely have earned the right to perform this best part for the ultimate audience. And sooner or later, we'll all be there to applaud, and who knows, maybe go backstage. In the meantime, there is the miracle that is film, in which an actor's work is preserved. We may not have his Lear to watch, but there is the rest of Montalban's considerable legacy, and that includes Khan.